Everyone, let's start again. Today we're going to discuss chapter 3 using the same book, which is the Food and Beverages Cost Control by Wiley Plus and Son, and the author will be Dobson. Okay, in this chapter we're going to discuss purchasing and receiving. The chapter outline will be as follows: forecasting food sales, beverages sales forecasting, importance of standardized recipes, purchasing food, purchasing beverages, purchasing orders, purchasing food and beverages products. Okay. Accurate forecasting food sales is impressive so that a operation can provide the right amount of food, the right amount number of guests, by the right amount of staff. Forecasting food sales, that must be key part, okay? Then you don't want to have any wastes and inefficiency. Forecasting food sales. This is a good item. Monday to Friday, total weeks, average sales from chicken, pork, and beef. So all the way, you estimate 365 for chicken, pork will be 573, beef will be 562, which is 1500. This is give you an average of forecasting sales history. Okay. All right. Let's do popularity index. This is defined by percentage of total guests choosing a given menu item from a list of alternative menu items. So, for example, total number of specific menu items sold divided by total number of all menu items sold equal to popularity index. Forecasting for individual menu item is based on the menu item's individual sales history. Number of guests expected times item popularity index equal to predicted number to be sold. Predicted number to be sold is the quantity of a specific menu item likely to be sold given an estimate of the total number of guests expected. Forecasting food sales, example here for item by sales, chicken, pork, and beef, guests forecasted 300 each, popularity index 0.2, 0.3, 0.375 here. So you're going to multiply. You're going to get here, the pork look like 115, the most popular one. Okay. Forecasting in food sales, the factors that influence number of guests to be served include what it is: competitions, weather, special event in the area, holidays, facility occupancy, advertising and promotion, competitive advertising, quality of service, changes in operation hours, operational consistency. Again, I mentioned to you in previous chapter, weather is the key part. You have everything great, but if the weather is not cooperating, let's say you have a thunderstorm, most likely you will have a lower sales. Okay, the key part is the weather as well. Okay. Forecasting beverages sales. Beer fermented from grain and flavored with hops. Wine fermented from grapes, other berries, and fruits. So this is wine. Spirit fermented with distillation. So there are three types of beverages for sales. Again, in Canada, it is highly regulated. For the last 20, 30 years, is always LCBO is the monopoly control in Canada and beer store. And now it's slowly branch out to other supermarket, but they are the source of the all the beverages for alcoholic beverages are still LCBO because it's government control because of taxes. If you go to the state, it's not. So you see, our beverages, alcoholic beverages, I can say almost 50 to 75% to 100% sometimes higher than the one in the state. Important standardized recipe control both the quantity and quality what the kitchen will produce. Standardized recipe typically contain menu item name, total unit number of serving, portion size, ingredient list, preparation of method section, cooking time, temperature here, special instruction, and recipe cost if this is the optional. Okay, side? Look at the important standardized recipe. For example, roast chicken served with cow garnish. Portion is 48, a quarter of chicken, see the cost it. This is all the ingredients, detailing it. Okay? Peppers, 2 teaspoons. Okay? The important standardized recipe methods used to just standardized recipe are factor method or percentage technique. You can do either one of them. Okay, either factor method or percentage methods. Factor method use a recipe consideration factor such as desired yield divided by current yield equal to recipe consideration factor. The good example is Kentucky Fried Chicken. Okay, Kentucky Fried Chicken have the standardized recipe to be put on every chicken. For example, 50 portion recipe can be converted to a 125 portion of recipe. 125 divided by 50 equal to 2.5. 2.5 is multiplied by each ingredient except the spices. Okay, so Kentucky Fried Chicken, you see across the board in every franchise is almost the same. Okay, the same thing if you go to California Fried Chicken or other chicken franchise, is the same. The roastery or any Portuguese chicken, it's the same kind. They have a certain kind of formula being used. Standardized recipe. The percentage means is based on the recipe weight. Ingredients weight divided total recipe weight. And again is percentage of the total. Then the percent ingredients, percent of total times total amount required. New ingredient recipe amounts. So this is standard recipe. If you see a coffee sachet, such as chai tea coffee sachet and other coffee sachet for milk and 3-in-1 coffee sachet, they use percentage, standardized percentage, okay? Purchasing food. What should be purchased? What is the best price to pay? How can a steady supply be assured? What should be purchased? Product specification spec. Detailed description of ingredient or menu item. Each menu item or ingredient should have its own spec. Okay, and then it has a product name or specific number, pricing unit, standard or grade, weight or range and size, processing and packaging, container size, intended use, and other information. Okay, this is a example purchasing sample production such as bacon slice per pound, select number 1, moderate slice using Oscar Mayer item, weight range, packaging size, not exceed 20 pounds, intended use, bacon, flat package, and 60% meal. Okay, this is the standard of the product specification. So, purchasing managers must determine the right beverage product and its packaging form for an operational needs. Wine is purchased by the box or bottle. Spirit is usually purchased in 750-liter bottle. Beer is purchased in a can or bottle or kegs. Okay. Then, purchase PO order is detailed listing of product requested by a buyer. Written PO values include verification of quoted price, quantity order, receipt of all goods order, any specific interaction, performance of product specification, authorization to pay vendor or invoice, payment. And then this is a typical purchase order here, given to you here, okay? This is the typical PO order. Receiving food, beverage product receiving area must be large enough to allow for checking product delivery against both the delivery invoice and the purchase order. This area should be kept extremely clean since you do not want to contaminate it with the incoming food or provide carrying vehicle for pests. The area should be well lit and properly ventilated. Receiving food, although the tools needed for receiving vary by type, size, and operation. Some items should include scales, wheel equipment, box cutter, thermometers, and calculators. So key beverage receiving checkpoint will be a correct branding, correct bottle size, no broken bottle or bottle seal. Make sure all the received must be in proper seal. Pull dates, beer, correct the vintage year, product wine, correct unit price, correct price extension, correct invoice total. That's the key part. If you make sure there's no broken one, okay? That's the key part. So everybody, that's basically the end of this chapter, okay? See you on the next one. Bye-bye.